Welcome to Ayala Land Estates instructional video on commercial lot selling. In this video, we'll explore essential technical specifications to equip you with the knowledge needed for successful commercial lot transactions. Every estate development of Ayala Land adheres to meticulous deed of conditions, covenants, re-restrictions, and design standards and guidelines crafted by our esteemed planning, innovation, and design group. Mixed-use zoning is a land use planning strategy where a variety of compatible land uses can coexist within a defined geographic area. Unlike traditional zoning, which separates different land uses into distinct zones, such as residential, commercial, or industrial, mixed-use zoning allows for the integration of residential, commercial, and sometimes institutional uses in a single zone. This approach aims to create more vibrant, walkable, and interconnected neighborhoods by providing a diverse range of activities and services within close proximity. A mixed-use lot is a parcel of land that permits a combination of different land uses within a single property, fostering a diverse and integrated urban environment. It provides flexibility in development, allowing for a mix of residential, commercial, or institutional uses. Examples include developments with residential units and ground floor retail, office spaces combined with residential units, and planned town centers featuring a blend of retail, dining, offices, and residential options. Land use, allowable uses, and prohibited uses. Let's delve into the core framework of a building. Setback, build-to-line, tower, podium, retail zone, and covered walkway, meticulously defined to ensure optimal functionality and aesthetics. Setback. A building setback refers to the minimum distance required by the design standards and guidelines that mandates how far a building must be set back from the property line. The purpose of building setbacks is to establish a predetermined distance between structures and property lines, contributing to various urban planning goals, including safety, aesthetics, and neighborhood character. Build-to-line refers to aligning the front facade of buildings to the front property line, contributing to a uniform and cohesive streetscape and enhancing the pedestrian experience by creating a continuous street edge, promoting walkability, and maintaining a sense of enclosure. Tower is the upper portion of the building. Towers serve as the prominent feature of a building, often residential or commercial vertical elements, maximizing land use in dense urban areas. They offer iconic skyline presence and panoramic views. Podiums, the horizontal elements, act as a supportive base for the towers, providing mixed-use spaces, landscaping, and enhancing the street-level experience. Facades. The glass ratio, also known as the glass-to-wall ratio or window-to-wall ratio, refers to the proportion of a building's facade that is comprised of windows or glass elements compared to solid walls. Roofs are essential architectural elements that cover the top of a building, providing protection against weather elements such as rain and sunlight. They serve a crucial role in ensuring the structural integrity of a building and contribute to its energy efficiency. Roofs come in various styles, materials, and shapes, ranging from flat and pitched to gabled, each influencing the building's aesthetics and functionality. Ground floor retail refers to commercial spaces located on the street level of a building, typically facing the sidewalk or public areas. This design strategy aims to enhance street vitality, encourage pedestrian activity, and contribute to the overall economic and social vibrancy of urban areas. Ground floor retail spaces often include shops, restaurants, or services, creating an engaging streetscape and fostering community interaction. At least 30% of the ground floor is required to be retail as per a state requirement. And the covered walkway. A covered walkway is a sheltered path providing protection to pedestrians from weather elements commonly found in urban environments. It serves to enhance accessibility and comfort while connecting buildings or different areas. From canopies providing shelter from the elements to elegant arcades enhancing architectural appeal, our covered walkways exemplify both practicality and sophistication. A canopy is an overhead structure attached to the outside of the building intended to provide shelter from the rain or sun. An arcade, on the other hand, is a passageway or covered walkway typically characterized by a series of supported columns along one side. Arcades may feature commercial spaces, shops, or galleries along their length, contributing to economic activity and pedestrian engagement. In our shophouse lots, roof deck treatments are carefully recommended, distinguishing between pitched roofs and flat roofs. The difference between a pitched roof from a flat roof is that the slope of the flat roof is less than 10 degrees, which only enables adequate drainage of rainwater in low to moderate rainfall regions, whereas in the sloping of a pitched roof, it generally varies between 45 to 60 degrees. The glass ratio of the building dictates in a certain way the look or facade of the building. In our DSG, the glass ratio would be 30% at a minimum on the facade, while about 15 to 20% at the rear. The higher the glass ratio, the lighter the aesthetic in terms of building design. High-end building requires a higher glass ratio. Our developments prioritize accessibility. Each lot in our estate has its dedicated location for a curb cut zone, which refers to a break in the curb or sidewalk. A curb cut refers to a sloped or lowered section of a curb, typically at street intersections or driveways, designed to facilitate vehicular access to a sidewalk or street. Curb cuts are usually allowed along service roads to create a continuous pedestrian experience along the main road sidewalk. Our detailed lot information plans offer clients insight into property specifications, including floor area ratio or FAR and gross floor area or GFA, ensuring informed decision-making and optimal space utilization. In addition, the LIP identifies the property line, the assigned curb cut zone where vehicles can enter, the required setback, as well as the required location of the arcaded area of a specific building. Density is a metric used to describe the intensity of land use and development within a given space. Density is typically expressed as a ratio or a numerical value representing the quantity of a particular element per unit of area. Floor area ratio is a measure of the total floor area of a building in relation to the size of the lot on which it is built. It provides an indication of how much building space is allowed on a given piece of land. The term buildable area, aka building footprint or building floor plate, refers to the ratio or proportion of a total land area that can be developed or built upon. In some estates, this ranges from more or less 55% to 85%. Aside from FAR, some estates are also governed by maximum building heights. The maximum building height refers to the highest point of a structure above a specified reference point, often the ground level. Floor area ratio serves as a cornerstone in density control, guiding the balance between population density and estate utility provision. Understanding FAR empowers clients to maximize their building potential responsibly. Here's a sample calculation for a lot size of 1,000 square meters, an assigned FAR of 4, with a buildable area of about 75% of the lot area. Building area in square meters equals lot size times 75% equals a 750 square meter footprint or floor plate. GFA of the building equals lot size times FAR 4 equals a 4,000 square meter GFA. With those figures, you'll be able to compute the number of stories of a building by dividing the GFA by the floor plate. 4,000 square meters GFA divided by 750 square meters floor plate equals 5 floors. In this example, the estimated number of floors of the building is 5 stories high. This illustration simply expounds on how to get an estimated number of stories of a building based on the assigned floor area ratio. Thus, if the total lot area is 1,000 square meters at FAR1, then the expected gross floor area of a certain building shall be 1,000 square meters, depending on the building design. If the building sits on a quarter of the lot, the client will have a 4-story building with a 250 square meter floor plate. As we conclude our technical specifications presentation, we emphasize our commitment to compliance with building codes and regulations, ensuring excellence in every aspect of our developments.